And the BAFTA goes to Brooklyn.
First, we have to thank Colin Toybeen, who entrusted us with his really beautiful novel, brought to life with Nick's masterful script and John's impeccable direction.
On behalf of the entire cast and crew, here in London, in Dublin, in Enniscorthy, in Montreal, and of course in New York, thank you so much for honouring our film in this way, BAFTA. One of the things this film is about is the kindness of strangers. And as the film has made its way out into the world, the warmth of the response has been completely overwhelming. Whatever tiny bit of this I can lay claim to, I'd like to share with Fiona Weir, who not only furnished us with a marvellous cast, but she's got to put up with me every day. So happy Valentine's Day. Thank you so much.
Brooklyn, congratulations. I address you as a film. The first award of the night, an outstanding British film. John, initial reactions for you from the team?
It's thrilling, and it's really amazing for all of us. I think it's a dream come true.
There's something about Brooklyn. It feels like a family film. I guess because it's telling family stories of growing up and moving away and coming into another family. Julie Walters is here. Mrs. Keogh, such a gorgeous character to play.
I love her. I could have played her forever. Yes, yeah. Reminds me of my mother and all her friends, and yeah, fabulous.
And to have Saoirse, who is just such an accomplished actress for someone so young. John, I mean, how wonderful to work with her.
I mean, incredible, and it's a defining performance for Saoirse, and you know, she's been an astonishing performance since she was 10. But I think that this role really will set a benchmark for her, because the connection emotionally that she had to the role was so profound and so immediate. It's really special, and to watch that every day on set, this performance unfolding. I used to pinch myself sometimes and think, this is my job to watch this. It's incredible. It really is special. And it's amazing that it's been acknowledged and people have spotted it. And
it's wonderful. Nick, so many great characters for you to get your teeth into as well. Did you cry when you read the book?
Oh, yes. And I could see that if we got it right, that people would cry a lot in the cinemas. And it's what I hoped for. But the difference between my script and the film is really, I didn't know it was going to turn into this beautiful thing.
It's so beautiful and so loved the world over as well. And you were responsible for making us all cry. And how tricky was it to convince the audiences that we also couldn't decide which way we would have gone if we were A-list, right until that last moment?
Well, I think Donal is the real key, and I think Donal said to you that
I agree.
He was going to play it as if it were his story and his tragedy, and he's such a convincing alternative for her, and he's so decent and so nice that I think he genuinely does split audiences.
And he had a tough job to come in, 20 minutes before the end of the film and convince an audience that she might leave the cute Italian plumber and move back to Ireland. And Donal's performance is got such a quiet dignity, and there's so much sort of hope in his eyes when he meets her that you really see they could have a wonderful future together. And if you didn't feel that conflict or the pull of that there's two real lives she could have, you don't really have a film, So.
But you do have a film, a beautiful film, and
very much.
congratulations! What a great night it's going to be. Could be 2 more awards for you tonight, Nick. Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
And also for Saoirse, enjoy your night. I read that you just moved away from home around the time that you were filming it, so obviously you could sort of sympathise, empathise with her character.
I totally could. That's what made it so emotional. It was really strange that there was no sort of separation when it came to her sort of journey compared to mine.